most expensive restaurant in the world. The majority of us only go out to eat on special occasions, and it usually doesn't break the bank. Because of this, spending $500 per person for a meal may seem outrageous to some. However, spending $1,500 might seem even more outrageous. If you choose to eat at the most expensive restaurant in the world, the big question is whether it's worth it or not. I let you be the judge. 10. IFA Undersea Maldives, $320 to $390 per head. It sounds like a dream come true to me to be able to enjoy fine dining while surrounded by a diversity of sea life. If you want to eat at IFA Undersea, the first underwater restaurant in the world, you'll need to fly to Rangali Island in the Maldives. It is a 5 by 9 meter building that can hold roughly 14 people at a time, and is positioned 5 meters below sea level. The exterior is unassuming, just a plain wooden hut over the water. But once you enter and look around, the surroundings are breathtaking. The transparent roof allows for splendid views that I've only had while snorkeling or scuba diving in the Caribbean. So to be able to enjoy them in the best clothes and without diving gear is incredible. The restaurant hosts weddings and parties occasionally, but if you visit on a regular day, you can enjoy modern European and Asian cuisine for at least $320 per person. Your 6-course meal will probably include caviar, foie gras and truffle dumplings, blackened scallops, lobster, coconut-crusted legume, and spicy snails, spaghetti with grilled tenderloin, cooked sauce, wine, and a wonderful dessert. Number 9. Aragawa, Tokyo, $260 to $500 per head. My favorite part about this place is the beef, which is probably the best in the world. They serve gourmet beef from some very special cows raised in the yogurt prefecture. Special how? Well, get this, every day they are massaged by hand taken for relaxing walks, brushed and petted by their caretakers. This is one of the most expensive restaurants in the world, and I've never expected it to be located in the basement of an old office building. Both our outside and inside of the restaurant are stunning, although there are only 6 tables and no written menu. You'll feel like you have been transported to another era thanks to the plush sofas, velvet carpets, antique chairs, and fine-born china. The wait staff will run through the day's menu, beginning with the appetizer course and ending with a coffee and/or tea. My take is that simplicity is best. Number 8. Kicho Arashiyama, Kyoto, $380 to $570 per head. The word kaiseki literally means breast pocket stone, and it originated before the 1500s when monks would put warm stones in their robes very close to their stomachs to ward off hunger. This is why the word is now associated with comfort food. In modern times, kaiseki is defined as cuisine for a gathering, and the bottom stone is the cuisine special. Yuki Taichi opened Kicho Arashiyama in 1948, and his grandson Tokyo Kakunyo is the current owner. Some dishes at the restaurant are presented in gold-painted seashells, which when arranged on a Hassan wooden box look more like works of art than edible fare. Many people have labored to ensure that the setting is up to Japanese culture and aesthetic standards of perfection. Reservations are required, and the price per person begins at 40,000 yen for lunch and 50,000 yen for dinner. In addition to these numbers, you'll have to pay taxes and service charges, so be prepared to spend a lot. Number 7. Guy Savoy, Paris, $385 to $625 per head. It would be remiss of me not include a Parisian eatery on the list. So let me introduce to you Guy Savoy, a French chef who also happens to be his namesake. If you can't make it to Paris, don't worry. He also has a location in Las Vegas. Fun fact, Gordon Ramsay learned to cook from Savoy and considers him a mentor. With a stylish decor and comfortable furnishings, as well as breathtaking views of the Seine, this hotel is a great place to stay. The menu may feature Breton grilled lobster with carrot puree, chicken breast with lemon balm, and lemongrass ribbed vegetables. and Swiss chard duck foie gras with red cabbage juice and cabbage with horse-hard dish and mustard. Number 6. Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville Creuser, Switzerland, $415 per head. The restaurant's legacy began in 1953 when Freddie and Benjamin Gerard founded it. They quickly rose to prominence and their culinary creations gained popularity around the world. Their reputations continue to improve, and today Restaurant de l'Hôtel de Ville is recognized as one of the best known restaurants in the world. I like to please my guests by preparing products that come from regions and much respect the environments and the seasons. My cuisine is above all a cuisine of tastes that allows me to enhance the best products of the nature that provides for us every day. He uses local vegetables, and the game used in meals is bought from Swiss hunters, and texture of food is simple but refined. Number 5. Maison Piquet Valence, Paris, $445 per head. This 5-star hotel and its renowned eatery, Maison Piquet, have been passed down through the families for centuries, making it a popular topic among well-heeled travelers. In 1889, Eugene and Sophie Piquet established the company, and Sophie Piquet, who has been at the helm of the restaurant since it opened over 130 years ago, recently led the establishment to the restoration of third Michelin star it had lost in 1995. Everything about the setting is amazing. The crystal chandelier serves as the focal point of the main dining room, which features 3 distinct seating arrangements to accommodate different guests' taste. The addition of plants and flowers is a nice natural finishing touch. Sophie, the chef, says she enjoys experimenting with new flavor combinations and that every component of the blue lobster with red berries recipe is crucial. I recommend trying and the smoked bonito with red berry dashi, which has a few low iodine notes in the broth and tangy flavors from the strawberry barberry chutney. 4. Masa, New York City, $595 to $1,000 per head. Masa, despite its New York location, is a Japanese sushi restaurant, and it can be found on the 4th floor of the Time Warner Center at Columbus Circle in Manhattan. It was opened in 2004 by Chef Masa Takayama, whose early obsession with food led him to begin delivering fresh sashimi into Tochigi, Japan, and eventually to begin preparing meals. Pureness of being, living, and sensing, characteristic of a Shibuya, permeates every aspect of the Masa experience. Seasonal plants and decorate the space, and the sparse interior design encourages diners to focus on the food. Chef Takayama sources a variety of local and exotic ingredients such as truffles and omi beef, and even files some of his fish in from Japan. Number 3. Ultraviolet Shanghai, China, $570 to $900 per head. The Vol Group and French chef Paul Pereira launched this exclusive, exorbitantly pricey restaurant in 2012. It provides a really special dining experience because it is a multi-sensory restaurant, which means that the cuisine is enhanced by sight, sound, and smell. The dining room is completely out of this world. There are no paintings on the walls, no fancy views, no artifacts, and no decor at all. But the space contains multi-sensory high-end technology to enhance the guest's experience. Another unique feature of the restaurant is that it only has one table with 10 seats, which I suppose is really cool if you don't want to entertain a crowd for your birthday dinner. He had a desire to stimulate something he refers to as a psychotaste, which allows the eating to act as a gateway to the mind. Beam speakers, tri-scent projectors, UV lighting, and a multi-channel speaker system are all features in the room. Number 2. Per Se, New York, $680 to $900 per head. Per Se is the second most expensive restaurant in the world. It debuted in 2004 and is Chef Thomas Keller's second 3 Michelin-starred establishment. It was created by Adam Dettani and offers a setting with the ideal balance of tranquility and breathtaking views of Columbus Circle and Central Park. There are 2 tasting menus available daily. The chef's tasting menu consists of 9 courses and the other is a 9-course menu. Number 1. Sublimotion Ibiza, Spain, $1,500 to $2,000 per head. And our number 1 is the most expensive restaurant in the world. This establishment is unlike any other as it aspires to view the dining experience as a work of art. Many people have described it as a futuristic, stimulating, and downright surreal. Artists, designers and engineers, screenwriters and illustrationists combined their talents to create a 3-hour banquet that is beyond the comprehension of the average person. The dining room is known as a capsule, and there are billiard tables and neon signs everywhere. Diners are even provided with a virtual reality headset which transports them to even more strange settings, allowing them to travel through time into various regions, including the future and the ocean's bottom. Where are you going for dinner tonight if you enjoyed this video?